Hello viewers of Wasteland TV. Tonight we're going to talk about MEGO's 14-inch classic DC female figure of Poison Ivy. Why Poison Ivy? Well, she was on clearance at Target, and I was curious to see what the new female body looks like, since the male is just an enlargement of their smaller figures. You know, here's Action Jackson. He's all set for virus. So let's open her up and see what she looks like. Technically, she's already been opened up, so it's easier for the video so I can share and look at it. Because Katie's not here to destroy the box. And it's kind of sad. Due to the virus, we don't have Katie here. Oh, I put it back in upside down. She has a little Audrey too. So here is the 14-inch black Poison Ivy. She has really, oh wow, cheap. I don't know if you can see it. These armbands are really cheap on her. They're easy to get lost. It looks like they were cut from a pencil or something. Just some tube. At least in the old days, MEGO used to hide the cheapness. She's really loose for a female figure, for a figure as a whole. But she's very posable. But her noggin is huge. Maybe that's to make up for the hair. I'm not really sure. But it kind of makes her look awkward looking. Katie would have already had these broken off. But let's do Katie's thing and remove the outfit to see what the doll looks like underneath. She has these clear rubber string thingies, which will rot in time or discolor, depending on how she's stored. But it's like any old MEGO figure, big 8-inch or 12-inch, a one-piece outfit. But the doll itself has a knee joint, so she can do this. She has this kind of a standard arm, not a dual joint elbow joint. But she has this really cheap waist thing here, a waist joint, which all it does is this. So you can have her shake her boobies. You think they would have placed a joint here and here, so then she can do more mobility. And she does have a butt crack. And there's the MEGO logo right there. So if you find them naked at a flea market, you know it's a MEGO if it's right there. Because you might think she's a knockoff. Because she does resemble the knockoff figures. But overall, the construction of the doll is, if it was not so loose, isn't that bad. And the waist could be jointed in better. Maybe she was never supposed to be removed from the box. It's hard to say. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I can see why these big 14-inch dolls ended up on the clearance aisle. They're not very nice as a whole. They're not some of the nicer superhero dolls I've seen, especially when compared to the classic MEGOs. You know, yeah, the females had that weird hip burning where it melts, MEGO melt, but the males never have it. They just have that gray thing going on. But you know, it's just one of those things. It was kind of nostalgic to buy an old figure. They used to be 12 inches in the stores. Now they're 14 inches. But she's big enough to kick Action Jackson's butt. Put her cheap armbands back on. I think they would have been better if they're going to go cheap, just put paint on it. Just put paint right there, because they're going to get lost during play. But what makes it even harder is Batman was a hard one to find, and her assortment, she has classic Superman, Green Lantern, and Batgirl. See, I have a Batman figure, which I use for photos, but it's the old Mattel Batman vs. Superman version of it. I'm Batman. I'm Ben Affleck. And this is a 12-inch version. Let's see what a 12-inch figure looks like to this 14-inch one. Oh my God, she's a giant. So you basically are locked into playing this doll with this scale of doll. You can't really use the 12-inchers, so you have to use, basically for Batman to have villains, you're not tearing down the statues of Gotham City, protester. You're going to have to use other dolls for Batman, this scale, if you can find one cheap. For this one, she's there, little boy. There. I will feed you to my plant. So, wow, even playing with her, she likes flashing them. And I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, did it snap? No, it got stuck in the arm joint. So this doll's costume won't even last for a long period of time. You see how if she had that secondary ball joint, her upper waist movement, where her boobs are, would look more natural. But no, it kind of stands there. And the hips are stationary, and she can move kind of like a zombie. So that means like every figure of the female kind, Wonder Woman, Harlequin, and I think that's it, and Batgirl, all have that funky movement. But I'm Batman, and I was fired. I quit. That's right, because I've been drinking too much. I am Batman. I think I need to go, because I feel drunk. Ugh. And I am Action Jackson, the first MEGO figure. So, until next time, this is the Sounding Board signing off.